How you all doing, ladies and gentlemen? So we're here today with Kingdom Manga. Did the camera just... No, okay. Maybe that was my imagination. See, it looked like it just froze for like half a second and was like skipping. But that's probably just my imagination here. But how you all doing, ladies and gentlemen? So we're here today with Kingdom Manga chapter 376 reaction. Now, last time it ended off with Seikyo being in front of Ryu's prison cell, being all bloody, being all injured, so on and so forth. I actually wanted to I really badly wanted to continue last time when I left off, but as I always do after I finish recording a video, I turn my lovely little fan on just to relax for about 10-20 minutes so I don't have to sit at all times. Man, in those 10-20 minutes I got a call, I had to leave, so it's been a while for me. It's been about 4 days, but it doesn't matter because we're here today with chapter 376 to 380, as you can see up there. Now, I will mention, because I keep forgetting to mention it, I have a Discord in the description down below if you want to join, as well as a Patreon where you can get 1 week early access. As well as in the description down below, you'll find the schedule of when Kingdom comes out. It's currently set to Monday. Why Monday? Because in the future, if I ever catch up, but in the future, when I catch up, essentially the goal is obviously the chapter will come out on Mondays, and the goal will be to keep it consistent, so in the future it will be Mondays too. That's what we'll leave it after. Chapter 376, let us get started. So, by the way, my microphone is now up here. Usually I'd always have it in front of me, you know, like usually I usually have, you know, the blue Yeti stand that I have, but I've actually bought a microphone stand because I actually noticed in like the last few videos you could often hear the table shake. Now, granted that the microphone stand is still connected to the table, so I don't know whether it's still shaking or not. But I mean, you know, you'll see whenever this video goes out. But yeah, 376. Hokaku's ploy has ended in failure. Pant. That's the epic sound effect. Pant. The subjugation army has already secured the city. Pant. What? Hurry up and release the prisoners and throw down your weapons. Otherwise, everyone in your family within a generation of you will be executed. Seikyo-sama has been injured. Hurry up. Alright. Will they... Is he dead? Is he dead? Like, they open the gates, you rush out immediately to catch him before he falls. Seikyo-sama! Chapter 376. I mean, his eyes are done. The amount that he's bleeding, he looks done. And it would make a nice ending for him, but I hope that he's not dead. Yeah, we just see the face of terror. Seikyo-sama suddenly showed up with a soldier saying that Hokaku-sama had been defeated, which is why where did Seikyo and Rui go? We don't know either. Tear these two useless idiots into pieces. Hokaku-sama! Hokaku-sama, we found a trail of blood outside. It's Seikyo's. There is a report of him being heavily wounded. After them, yes sir. You're not getting away, Seikyo. Rui. He can't make it that far. And he collapses. What do you mean, let's take a small... Bro, well, sis, you're being chased right now. Let's take a small break. We cannot. Hokaku is coming after us. Cough. That's a sound effect for a cough. The blood cough. Then please stand up, Seikyo-sama. We are currently in the Kohaku corridors. Just a bit further and we'll be able to reach the Seiba Plaza. If we are able to get there, then we should encounter the army. Then we'll definitely be able to. Rui. Stop crying. This man is bleeding and everything, about to like pass out, about to die and everything, coughing up blood and so on and so forth. And he's like, yo, May. Stop crying so much. It looks ugly on you. You'll wear yourself out. I understand. I won't cry anymore. Alright. Alright. Damn it! We can't even find any trace of that Hokaku guy, much less Seikyo himself. You guys better show up like last second like superheroes, man. It's no use. It doesn't matter how many soldiers we ask. None of them have any idea. That's no good. How are we meant to search such a big place? Well, he split up without any hints. Shin, this way. Hurry up and come. Kyukai did it. She found some underground prison. What? Are you okay, Taidana? Yeah, Kyukai looks so much more beautiful. It's because, like, you know, there was a tiny bit of a time skip, but she looks so much more beautiful, I have to say. Like, truly, I'm not just saying that because, oh yeah, she's Bay and whatnot, but no, she actually looks just so much more beautiful. Seikyo wasn't with them. No sign of Seikyo still. What? That's right. Seemed like all his followers were locked in here, but Seikyo himself is somewhere else. Damn it! Do you guys really have no idea where Seikyo is? No, not quite. I can think of a few possible locations. Koto Dono. I'm from Tonryu myself. There are a number of hard to spot underground prisons located in the city center. Give us direction to the one located the furthest in. Kaioten. If we're talking about the deepest, then it would be the 2-story Soshi mansion. There is a prison underneath it. Where the hell is that mansion? If you head straight that way, you should come to the Seiba Plaza. From there, you need to enter the Kohaku corridors. After that, go straight ahead once again, and you should reach the Shosui prison. Seiba Plaza, then Kohaku corridors. Got it. Alright, let's move. You've got horses. You better be fast. Ensan, you stay here. Get Shosui and the other teams to hit up the other prisons. Yes, sir. I'm counting on you, Koto. We're coming too. Alright. Why are we focusing on the walls? It seems like there's like someone inside the walls, like peeking out, like that's what it seems like. I don't know. Is that just the feeling I'm getting? Yeah, it's just where they are. All right, pan. Seikyo-sama, please keep. Okay, no, he's not gonna die. Because he still you can still see in his eyes that his eyes are full of life. He may be heavily wounded and unable to walk, but his eyes are still full of life. The trail of blood, eh? Say, I'm going to take a break here. Yo, this guy, man. Can you believe that we hated him at the beginning? Can you believe that we hated him at the beginning? Yeah, he saw that he's leaving behind a trail of blood. He's like, yeah, I'm going to stay behind. Yeah, I'm taking a little break. You lot, go on ahead. I'm taking a break. The rest of you go ahead and call for help. Ideally, you should send one person to run out right now. That's what you should be doing. Like, you should have done that a long time ago, to be totally honest, but they haven't. I understand. I'll remain here too. Swiftly, get to the plaza and bring back help. No. Do you really think a few handmaidens will be able to persuade the army? Rui, help will not come unless you go as well. He's trying to get her out of there. But I can't even move anymore. So, hurry and bring help back here. Rui does not wish to be separated from you. We're not. If you go, you can be forever. Don't worry. I'm not going to croak before you get back. Is that foreshadowing that, like, she's gonna go, she's gonna come back, he's still gonna be alive, but then he dies once she gets back? I don't know. In the event that something happens, please go hide in one of these side corridors. Since you seem to be in pain too, Shukan Dono, I leave Seikyo-sama in your care. Yes, ma'am. This better not be the end. You can't just make us sympathize with him and then just kill him off like that. This better not be the end. I'll definitely return back to you with soldiers in tow. I know. Now hurry up and go. Seikyo-sama. Don't worry, Shukan. Both your family and the families of those men who died earlier will definitely be treated well. Roy is even better at handling those sort of matters than me. In that case, I have no worries left. Yeah. There's one more job to be done, and they're about to... and they're stepping up to... those guys have spears too. So they have the reach advantage. Seka! Come on, hurry up, Ray. Show, cough, go on ahead. Someone, anyone, please save Seikyo-sama. Where are the horses, man? Where are the horses that are going in, man? Seikyo-sama, go to sleep already. There's light up ahead. It's the exit, Urui-sama. Someone, save Seikyo. We're out. They're fighting. Which side are we meant to go to? Urui-sama, I don't care which army it is. Just someone come to these corridors and save Prince Seikyo. I am... The one with the horse. A woman. He's not one of the Tonryu soldiers. Are you with the subjugation army? That's how it ends. How are you gonna end it like that, bro? How are you gonna end it like that? Chapter 377, folks. He better make it in time, yo. He better make it in time, alright? I'm not asking much here, Shulky. Just run and hurry and then treat him, alright? Ryu has gone on ahead and will be bringing soldiers back with him, the two opposing men. Sword and Shield, chapter 377. Your wretched little conspiracy ends here, Hokaku. Do not simply dismiss it as some little conspiracy, Seikyo. To me, Hokaku, this is the greatest event of my life, the culmination that will fulfill all my aspirations. Phew. Something like Tonryu is enough to sate your ambitions. Phew. A royal blood like you, born with a silver spoon in your mouth. What would you know of the life of one born into poverty and destitution? I mean, granted, you know, not much, but still. But still true. How could you ever hope to comprehend just how difficult a feat it is to become the lord of a city of tens of thousands through talent, hard work, and luck? It's true that events have gone askew from our plans, but there is nothing to worry about, because right behind me stands Ryofui, the one man in the entire state who wields absolute authority. Even if he stays silent, he will twist the truth to serve his purposes. You will die here and bear all the blame for this rebellion before it is brushed under the carpet. People are such foolish beings. Together with the passing of time, they will even forget their anger. So long as they can enjoy a stable life, they are willing to let bygones be bygones. Say that to the Zhao. Yeah, say that to the Zhao with Mangoku. People will let bygones be... Well, I mean, Mangoku's dead, yes. But, like, say that to them, right? You know, bygones be bygones. That's not a thing, alright? Some things are just so heinous that, no, they can't be spun around. They can't be forgotten. Even through the annals of time, they'll still be remembered. Well, the fact that many of them shall have to be silenced along the way is of no concern to me. Yeah, you're about to go down then. In the end, all that exists in this world are winners and losers. With this one war, I shall obtain Tonryu and become one of the winners. To snatch Ryu from you and violate her is also the right of a winner. Now he was kind of on board with you, because considering how much of a changed person he is, he was kind of on board with you until then. You said that, now you made it personal. Now he's going after you. Now he's killing you. I hope he is, at least. Seiko is running down. That could have been a trap, but who knows? Like hell, I'll let you. Here he comes. Hurry up and finish him. Shoot, Shukan. Yes. Seikyo is running. He's running on the walls as if he's Neo, man. As if he's Neo. The wall. Oh shit. They stabbed him. How much can this guy? I don't know. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Hokaku, come on. We got away. Why couldn't we stay there? Damn it. We switch over to Shin. Okay. Damn it. This is as far as the horses can go. This mound, Shin and Kukai are already going on ahead. Be on your guards, you two. Who knows if a swarm of enemies will come pouring out or not. Just keep going straight ahead. Ignore the side passage. Hurry and catch up. Dene, you think you could carry the load? I'm fine. I can still keep going. YouTube, hurry up, man. Kukai, you're known for your speed. Hurry up, man. Might be enemies popping up, he says, but I can't sense any people up ahead. Yeah. There is no... Oh, no. Did everyone die? There is nothing. Oh, is that... It's just so low that they can't sense them. There is nothing. Shit. Pant, 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 pant. Around here is where I parted ways with Seikyu. Harry and the others who went on ahead are just standing there. Please tell me he's just he does not look like he's just asleep. Everyone is dead. Clack, 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 clack. Seikyo-sama. Seikyo-sama. Rui! He's still... Oh, no. Is he gonna survive, or is he just, like, barely alive and he's gonna die? Seikyo-sama, you're still alive. Yeah. Kyukai knows that this is his How are they gonna do that? How are they gonna do that? Make us actually like him and then kill him off. That's what I said. It's what I said. He's gonna die after she comes there. I told you, didn't I? That I wouldn't croak before you came back. Yes, yes you did. Let us return to Kanji together. What are you all doing? Someone needs to see Seikyo-sama's wounds. His body has become so cold. Ryu, listen to me carefully. After this is over, you must bring my faction together. Once I am gone, I imagine half them will leave. The other half shall be brought together under you, and then you are to integrate yourself into Sei's faction. You have a good head on your shoulders and a strong heart as well. Even if you are a woman, I'm sure you'll be able to manage... Oh, what are you saying? Why are you talking about these things now, Seikyo-sama? Please, don't leave Rui all alone. You are Shin of the He Shin unit, correct? That annoying brat of low birth who actually reached the likes of 4,000 man commander. You actually remember me? Why do you even know that I'm a 4,000 man commander? He's been watching you. Consider what I suffered at your hands during the coup. I made sure to investigate your history. All the way starting from your meeting with Sei. And I also know how you are now slowly becoming Sei's crutch, helping to support him. He spoke to me about the unification of China before he sent out for Sei. The unification of China? To put an end to 500 years of warfare by bringing order to the world. It certainly has a nice ring to it, but to actually carry it out will result in a horrendous torrent of blood raining on our world, blanketing China itself in tragedy. It will truly be a path paved in blood. The level of hatred and enmity this will occur will make Shohei look like a drop of water in a bucket. Sei may have prepared himself to see this through, but it is not something that can be borne by one man alone. Originally, I had planned to wait and see if he would truly commit to this cause, and if not, then I would replace him and unify China in his stead. But it seems that's no longer possible. Shin of the He Shin unit. Though you may serve Sei as a sword, do not forget that you are also his shield. I am sure that in the future, your existence itself will become a support for him. Seikyo-sama. And if you were to ever fall, then Ace, don't worry, I will never fall. Rui, yes. Forgive me, I've caused you to suffer again. The first time I met you. Dear me, that's quite the unpleasant face we have here. What insolent! Just slaps her. Ever since that moment, I've been entranced by you. I know. Phew, is that so? Then, that's good. So, Prince Seikyo passes away at Tonryu, and so the curtains fall on this tumultuous life. You know, for someone that we all, I'm pretty sure I don't think there was any single person who really cared about him. For someone that we despise so much in the first arc, you know, it's not like we've seen him much either. It's not like we've seen his development much either. It's always just been in the background pretty much. But to see this being the case and him going out like this, the way he went out here, nothing but respect, I have to say. Nothing but respect. Absolutely nothing but respect. My word. What a character arc. What a character arc, I have to say. Oh, man. Chapter 378. Justice. One must never become too accustomed to the pain of loss. Seikyo-sama, Seikyo-sama, sub. Seikyo-sama seems they're the prince's vassals who followed him from Kanju. No matter how much you keep bragging about how superior you are, there's not a single person who would stand beside and risk their life to protect you. Now look at him. At that time, you really did feel as if you were alone. That's a heavy chapter, right? It's not sad or anything, but it's just a heavy chapter. That's just what it feels. It's just heavy, all right? It just feels heavy on the soul. But it seems you've also changed a great deal since then, haven't you, Seikyo? All of them just bowing down. Archer teams loose. What? Curse you, Heki. Heki had predicted that the vanished Ryu would come after his own head, and so had ordered archers to lie in ambush, cease fire. There is no doubt about it. It's General Ryu, alright. It's finally over, Heki, indeed. But 8th year of reign. Prince Chengyo, Seikyo, appointed general, defeats Zhao. Then are rebels at the city of Tunryu, where he is killed. Original text from Shiji. All implicated military officers are executed, and the populace are made to immigrate to Lintou country, Rincho. The general who fought was slain in the city. Puhei Hokaku, a resident of Tunryu, also rebels and is killed. How dare you? How dare you lay hands on Seikyo? His corpse desecrated. Winners and losers, eh? Note, literal Chinese word would be General B Heki dies. Haraz decided to interpret this as the general dies within the walls, as B can mean wall in Chinese. I see. Ten. Kyukai. Could you guys take the men back to the front lines without me? I need to go and apologize to Sei. And thus the curtains fell on the Tunryu rebellion, which had sent ripples throughout the entirety of Shin. 10 days later, Kanju. The three of them. Seikyo-sama detested Eisei-sama from the bottom of his heart. However, after the coup 7 years ago, a change took place within Seikyo. It felt as if all of a sudden blood began to once again run through his heart, and the one who caused this change was Eisei-sama. Even if his hatred did not fade, I think that it was from that point on that Seikyo-sama began to respect Eisei-sama as a brother and as a king. I am certain that he wanted to talk with Eisei-sama even more. Ever since I released him from his confinement, Seikyo's strength has been of great help to me, such as during the Coalition Army War, though I cannot absolve him of his past crime. I also had a great number of things that I wished to speak with him about. Oh, man. These chapters are heavy, bro. They are actually heavy. If you're referring to what happened with Hyao, then it's fine already. Hyao wasn't such a small-hearted man that he'd still be upset, I see. Understood. So, we can't bring Ryuifu to justice for this matter no matter what. It's impossible, I see. In that case, we have no choice but to defeat him in the court's power struggle. But didn't Seikyo's faction lose a bunch of people too? That is not the case. Enter! And just a bunch of people enter. Seikyo-sama predicted that up to half of his followers would leave upon his death. But that did not. That did not turn out to be the case. A mere tenth of our numbers have deserted the cause. This is also due to Seikyo-sama's virtue. Having taken up my fallen husband's parting words, I, Rui, have brought together his faction under my leadership to support my royal brother in his cause. And just as Seikyo-sama did, us siblings shall unite our powers. We will definitely bring down the Ruifui together. Abso-friggin-lutely. I understand, Rui. But I repeat, please be sure not to push yourself too hard. Yes. Wahahaha. Wahahaha. Haha. You better be careful, Shin. Don't do a mistake now, Shin. Don't. I know what kind of person you are, Shin. And you've got your sword on you. Don't do a mistake at this exact moment. Is this the end? No, it's not. Intruder. Call the guards. He's got a sword. Protect the Chancellor of the State, my lord. Enough. Stop making a fuss. I know this man, eh? I've seen him twice at the award ceremonies. This man here is Shin of the Hishin unit. And also a friend of His Majesty, the King. What business do you, Ruifui? You will never be able to become king. Huh. And what makes you say that? Because you do not have justice on your side. He says what he thinks. He says what he believes. Ha. Then what precisely is this justice you speak of, Shindono? Even if I told you, you wouldn't understand. Fuhaha. What's this? He's just dodging the question. Nah, he's being dead serious. You can see that in his eyes, and I'm pretty sure Ryufui can see it in his eyes. Fu. Allow me to impart a nugget of wisdom to the martial-minded Shindono. The world's so-called justice does not reside with those of good intentions, Clark. But he's got the same spiel as Hokaku, but rather it lies with the winners. He still appears so big to me. 1 year remains until the conclusion of Eisei's battle against the Ryufui. The whole winners. You know, this is a little bit off topic, alright? And I'm probably spoiling for a game. But there's a game that's getting a remake that I'm very happy about. If you follow my Twitter, you'll know. I've been posting about it pretty much every day since it was announced. And there's a character that pretty much has very similar beliefs. That justice, fate, and destiny only lies with the winners. Doesn't matter what your intentions are. It doesn't matter what you do. If you at the end reign supreme, then fate, justice, and destiny are on your side. I have to say that. Shin, I liked what you said here. He still appears so big to me. Just the difference on scale. Folks, chapter 379. So it seemed like a war is happening at the moment. Ah, push them back. Kill them all. Captain. Captain. Something's coming from ahead. There he is. Now's our chance to bring him down, man. Who's that? Hoken, I'm assuming? If it's one person. Oh, the Shin Commander too. Okay, Shakespeare. Okay, dost thou eyebrows look perfectly square on your face? I will round them up like the circle that's behind me, full of the enemy's waist. That's supposed to rhyme. I know Shakespeare doesn't always rhyme, but hey, it's cool to me. He just always goes through like the spiraling mode. It's like he does that. It's like he slashes through his enemies like that, you know? Just always a round motion. Damn you, Toe! We won't let you do as you please here in Choyo. Dead. How do you slice someone in 3 parts with a sword? Like, you'd literally have to be like... Yeah, like a wave motion. So you'd go... With a sword, you'd go... like a circle, pretty much. Just skids fairway. What's the matter, General? It's a trap. He just sees it right away. It's a trap. What? A trap. We've orders to turn around and retreat, sir. A right-wing general, Rokuomi. Then we're pushing them back so when we're pushing them back so strongly, impossible. A trap. Halt. All troops, halt. Left-wing general, Ryokoku. Is he saying we're being baited in? It's true that we'd be in a tough spot if the enemy managed to circle around to our backs now, but there don't seem to be any signs of that. Urgent report, enemy sighted to the rear of our left flank. They appear to be trying to hit us from behind. They number 3,000 to 5,000, 5,000, how could this be? Where in the world were they hiding? All troops, about face. Full speed retreat. We must prevent the enemy from completely surrounding us. Yes, sir. And Toa just knew straight away. The Ryokuku army looks like they'll be able to withdraw before the enemy encircles them. The Rokuomi army on the right wing appears to be having delays. Dispatch 500 archers to provide assistance. That should be plenty for Rokuomi. Yes, sir. Nonetheless, we really did escape by a hair's breadth, didn't we, Toa-sama? But to think that this Wei army would almost ensnare us in a trap. It's obvious that there are numerous differences in the enemy's tactics compared to yesterday. Going by our inside reports, there are rumors of that man leaving the Wei capital and Daru to come to this front. Does that mean there is no mistaking it? From today onwards, we'll be going up against the state of Wei's #1 general, Gohomei. So they managed to get away as expected of Oki's successor. He's quite the sharp one. Just keep up the chase for now. Push them back to the Tanza forests. Yes, sir. If I may dare to say so, Gohomei-sama personally coming to the front, to the war front has saved us all. I don't mind. That's just how important it is for us to hold this region. Important enough for even us to be summoned, correct? Gohomei. Ooh! What a weapon is that? Do you see that weapon? That's the coolest looking weapon. It's like a crocodile. That's what it looks like. Like a dragon lizard crocodile. Could these men be so you've come? The heroes who once ravished the plains of China together with my father, Gokei. Due to the coalition army's invasion 2 years ago, the state of Shin's border had undergone a radical transformation. Seeing as how Riboku and Shunshinkun did not manage to reclaim Sanju from the Shin's hands, they now concentrated their efforts on hindering Shin's expansion by focusing on the border areas between the states, okay? And the result of those efforts was that this region of Choyo was located slightly ahead of Sanju, became a highly important strategical point that blocked the Shin's army's progress into China. And so it was that Shin appointed To as a commander to invade and capture this region. The Wei side also continued to funnel in more and more manpower so as to keep their hold over Choyo. And now with the dispatching of Commander Gohomei himself, the Wei were now ready to take on any form of Shin defense. It's a bit warm. It's getting really warm right now. Should I pause it here and then continue in like a few minutes? Just to soak in that breeze? I don't know. Let's finish this chapter and I'll take a break and then just record the last chapter, I guess. In response to this, the Shinto army also sought to expand the size of their forces. A call was sent out to various units and troops on the surrounding battlefields to make their way to Choyo. And of course, one of the units to heed the call was the Hishin unit, I'm assuming. Of course! The Hishin unit. For To to personally request our presence, looks like he's finally understood just how amazing the Hishin unit's strength is. Especially that Rokuomi who keeps treating me like an idiot. Independent marauding unit, the Hishin unit, 5,000 troops. The only reason you were summoned was to make up the numbers. What? Oh, Hunter? Okay. We are the true stars of the reinforcement, independent marauding Yokoho unit, 5,000 troops. Are we gonna? Are we? Are we? Are all three gonna? Plus Kyuka, of course, so all four technically. The Yokoho unit. It sure has been a while, eh, Ohan? Step aside. I don't think so. Shin no, Captain. What? You lowlifes. Shin. Kaka. I'm joking, Adama. Man, making fun of you really isn't worth the effort. Oh, Ohan goes for him, and Shin, while Kyukai notices right away, like her eyes like, okay, yeah. But Shin, while his eyes are still closed, he gets nicked in the face, but he dodges it down. He dodges it. Huh? What? Shin is just smiling like, yeah, let's go. He's going for him. You idiot, Shin! Clang. What? He was able to knock away Shin's glaive with that slender spear, and with only one arm too. Yeah. Okay, you can see the spears. It's like everyone's going to war right now. Oh no, just those two. They're just fighting. Let's see how good Shin is against Ohan. Ohan was strong, much stronger earlier on, you know, when he just wiped the floor with him. So let's see how close Shin is right now. He's on a back foot right now. Wait, they're actually going at it seriously. Stop it. Deputy, Kyukai, you need to stop those two. Captain, she's like, not me, I'm not there to interfere. Why you? Whoosh. And where do you just come from, bro? Shakespeare just appears. He's like, yeah, I came from the original. I came from real life. I went to Fate Apocrypha, and now I'm here in Kingdom, right in this moment. Furu. I wanted to see how Shin was on the back foot here, I have to say. Like, he was defending. But I wanted to see how good those two are doing compared to each other. Save your flirting for when the main event is over. I've been waiting for you two. And that's how it ends. Folks, I will take a break. That'll be a quick cut, and I'll be right back for you lot. But I'm going to take a break myself just to soak in a little bit of the fresh air. Fresh air, yeah. Fun mean fresh air. That's not... Anyway, folks, I'll see you in a second. Peace out. Ladies and gentlemen, so, chapter 380, I should probably get off this. Yes, I took a little break. When I say little, I mean it's the next day. So much for a tiny little break. It's so odd how, like, a 5-minute break, then suddenly you watch a few YouTube videos, and then suddenly you realize the time is like, wait, why is it suddenly 8 a.m. in the morning? I'll just do it the next day. That's basically me, alright? Basically, in a nutshell. When I take like a 5-minute break, it usually ends with me going to like YouTube, clicking on one video, and then suddenly, ooh, I like this video, let's click on the next one. Ooh, I like this video, let's click on the next one. Ooh, I like this video, let's click on the next one. And so on and so forth. So, my fault, I know, but hey, final chapter for, well, today, final chapter for this video, chapter 380. I'll probably read a bit myself after this though, but chapter 380. Last one ended off with Toad just arriving like a superhero, like, yeah, I'm the boss. Like, y'all, seize down and stop this nonsense. Enough with the boring stalemate already. Chapter... I'll have to get myself another haircut soon. That part here just bothers me. This part here, the tiny part here. Is it on that side? I can't tell without... I can't tell without looking away. Anyway. Chapter 380. Personal feelings and strategy. The situation has changed. Alright, they're right in the camp, with Shakespeare just holding the cup. We may have gathered up all the various troops in the Choyo region, but Wei is also consolidating their forces here. Not only has Great General Gohomei joined the fray a few days ago. Here are drinks and food. Ooh. But 3 Wei armies of unknown identity have also arrived on the field. Unknown identity, you say? Aye, these 3 armies were dispatched from the Wei royal capital of Daeryun. On the way, they stopped by the Shin cities of So, Bidai, and Hokudai. All 3 cities fell to them within a single day. That crocodile glaive. That crocodile glaive! Eh? What? Yeah, they're not average scrubs. We're in the process of investigating the commanders of those 3 armies right now. What we do know so far is that each of the armies are around 20,000 men strong, for a total of 60,000. That's quite a lot. 60,000? Indeed, just the fact that the enemy has received 60,000 men in reinforcements already puts our side at an overwhelming disadvantage. But what makes matters even worse is this formation the way army has deployed themselves into. Basically, small squads to scout the areas, I'm assuming, so that the main squad can head out. That's just my assumption based on the image here. They've spread out. To be fair, the one falls like bottom right, not bottom right, but like the second bottom right, is actually in a poor strategical placement, because like right behind it, it's like a mountain terrain, so they wouldn't be able to retreat. That's just a bad place. There are a few of them that are in front of mountain terrains. It's like anyway. They spread out their forces while taking into account the rivers and mountains in the area. Not so much that those guys can't move. Every single point is backed up by other garrisons, and the center is able to immediately send reinforcements to any direction should the need arise. It's as if the entire thing is one gigantic stronghold. A stronghold. Yeah, you're right. There's nearly no openings. No, wait, it's more like there's not a single weak spot at all. So what is the play here? Ohan. Have we got anyone actually? I thought maybe Ohan had an idea with the way he looked. Have we got any ideas? We're attempting one right now. What is it? The O family, eh? The O family, eh? First you have To here, part of Oki's squad, former squad, and now Osen. The Osen army is currently taking up positions at the Zhao border region of Kakuyo to our north. We're just about to send them a request for reinforcements. Asking the Osen army to come here. Don't. You absolutely must not ask the Osen army to come here. Why? Why? Oh, hold on. What's the reason? We're just gonna switch away. Damn it! You're just gonna switch away. You don't want to be indebted to him. You want to prove him himself? I don't know. That's just speculation here. Kakuyo City. Seem like things are finally about to get heated up at Choyo. Still, this is strange. Going by Osen-sama's predictions, this should be around the time we receive... Okay, my man knows exactly what... Okay. Going by Osen-sama's predictions, this should be around the time we receive a request request for aid from the To army. Report! There it is. The To army has shifted all their foes into position for an attack on Choyo, and appears to have already engaged... Okay, well, appears to have already engaged the enemy in combat. They've jumped in without asking for reinforcements. I'm sure To should be aware of just how crucial the Choyo region is to... So he doesn't want to, I'm assuming he doesn't want to be indebted to him. It is to the Shin army right now, and how difficult it actually is for us to capture it. Well, this is rare. It's not every day you see Osen-sama's predictions going wrong. There's also another report we received. What is it? That the Young Master's Gyokuho unit is also taking part in the battle at Choyo. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And we don't go back to it. Okay. We don't go back to what we're talking about. Okay. But Shin is here. Shin Dono. Ten Dono. Will this really work? Honestly, even I'm not sure, eh? Ohon. And we go back. Good. Telling us not to summon the Osen army, isn't that just... That's just you bringing your personal feelings into this. Okay. Right. That's it. Your personal feelings. No matter how much you don't get along with your old man, you should still... Don't be stupid. Right now, I'm speaking from a strategical perspective. Strategical? If Choyo here is at a crucial point preventing Shin from invading out into China, then the Kakuyo region that Osen is currently defending is also a vital blockade that's keeping Zhao from invading Shin's eastern territories. Fair enough, yeah. Sword and Shield, we put in chat like a few chapters ago, Sword and Shield. What a bring them up. In the event that Kakuyo falls to Zhao, they'll be able to immediately push into Q. And from there on, I'm surprised. Why did none of you lot? If I'm sure you've got like strategists in there, right, with maps and everything. Why did none of y'all notice that? Why does a kid notice that? I mean, he's not a kid, but why does a younger generation notice that? Not you lot, right? Anyway, they were able to push immediately. They were able to immediately push into Kyo, and from there they'll wind their way southwards along To City and Han Pass. Then they'll set up Kakyo as a new base of operation and muster even more soldiers to send south. The Vanguard, I think To is just testing them, I think. The Vanguard army will act as shields while the following army makes their way straight down south and captures Tourei in just a single push. Zhao will then have surrounded Shoyo and Sanjo from the back, and we be in a position to take both out of our hands. Oh, what? Hang on a minute here. You make it sound so easy for them to just. Besides, even if Zhao chose to dive so far into our lands, that's right. It's meaningless to them. However, it's probable that Zhao wished to capture Choyo and Sanjo just so they can sell them back to Wei. In the off chance that Zhao really does come this far south, then even if we've captured Choyo, our forces here will be forced to engage them. And if that happens, all of Jin's, Zhao and Wei fronts will become a mess. If we're not careful, he's got the tact. If we're not careful, we may even end up facing both Zhao and Wei soldiers at the same time. What? To just keeps smiling. He's like, he's good. That boy is good. He's good. No, I'll make one correction. Just now, I spoke as if my personal feelings played no part in it at all. But that's not true. Honest too. I admit there were some personal feelings involved when I told you not to call for the Osin army. Oh, hon you. Though your own sentiments may play a part, the scenario you just described is still worthy of caution. But the fact remains that if we do not take Choyo, then we will never open a path out to China. Yes, that's right. Shin's #1 priority right now is Choyo. Even if it's a risky gamble, we still have to call for the Osin army. Otherwise, it's impossible for us to take out Choyo. He's going to come up with a plan. No, we can. Eh? We can. Huh? Grit. What the hell are you on about? You've been spouting crap for a while now. Bang! This was the conclusion To and Ryukoku came up to after exhausting all possible strategies they could think of. That's why we're turning to the last resort of asking others for reinforcements. Okay, what are you noticing? What are you noticing? At first glance, this wave formation may seem flawless, but there still exists a few faint weak points. The northwest and southwest points are slightly more isolated by thick forest compared to the others, along with the one point across the river. Take them out before they can reinforce. Is that the goal? But why? It will still be hard to break through those 3 points. Even if we do, we'll have to deal with reinforcements from the center or reserves. If we don't advance carefully, we may instead be surrounded and completely wiped out. And that's right. But due to the terrain obstructions, there will be a slight delay in sending out messengers and receiving reinforcements for those 3 points. That's not going to amount to jack all. Assuming it were only one of them, then yes. But if it were all 3 at the same time, you've got 3 forces. You've got 3 forces here. The To army, the Gyoko unit, and the Hishin unit. But if it were all 3 at the same time, then it should have some effect. All 3, correct. We will split our forces into several parts, but the main offense shall be carried out by the 3 groups, and at the exact same time and day. These 3 units will annihilate the 3 enemy points simultaneously. Ohon's tactics, such boldness. You know what? Good chapter. I honestly, I wish it was 10. That came up with like the strategist, concerning the strategist. But it's nice seeing Owen just being there. He's got the strength to boot as well as the tactical skills as well. He's not like Shin, who's only got one thing: leadership and strength. Like Ohan is the full package. That's what you call the elite, all right? The elite squad, all right? The elite guard, all right? Uber elite. That's what he is. He's the elite person. But it's a good strategy. It's a decent strategy. Attack it all. To has basically said nothing, right? So I don't know whether To is just like testing them, but he's just been smart. Like he's just like twirly mustache. Oh, dost thou understand the value of life if thou does not know what life values hold? I have no idea what I just said. All right, I speak before I think, as always. But yeah, we'll see obviously whether the plan succeeds or not. you know, it could always fail. But, you know, they could not annihilate the 3 points simultaneously. There might be one. If there's going to be one, it's going to be the Heishin unit, isn't it? Because they want to make Shin look bad, so that then he can rise. I mean, that's just my assumption. But yeah, we'll see how it goes down. We'll see what happens next, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you all for the next one, everyone do. For the next one, everyone do. That's a weird sentence today. But anyway, I'll see you all then, ladies and gentlemen. Have a nice day. Until then, peace out and bye. Hey everybody, if you like this video, please be sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of these kind of videos, be sure to check out Patreon to get 1 week early access as well as full length. Until next time everybody, peace out and have a nice day.